Hi there, it's Analytical Chick.
Oh, well, people need to be awake and they need to be aware. They need to stand up and get.
So today we're going to talk about LGBTQIA elemental P's, starting nonsense at a Christian university, and this happened over a month ago, so I'm a little late to the game, but I don't think people have really done videos on it, but an article came my way, and I sort of wanted to do a video on it, and now I am. Alright, let's get into it. So, you have this article, which is actually pretty old, in this Advocate, which looks like some sort of left-leaning publication, and so apparently they accept same-sex and transgender spouses of service members, but denies them discounts offered to opposite sex. So maybe what it is they don't really ask. I don't know. But so what? And then that was in 2015, and then here I found this from January of 2017. Are there any groups there for this LGBTQIA elemental P? And then there was a tweet that caught the activist's eye in October of 2018. And this is Jerry Falwell is the president of Liberty University. And so he made a comment. They hosted, this is not just a Christian university, this is also a politically conservative university. And so they hosted one of the satellite locations for CPAC, if you didn't know that. And he was on stage with Trump Jr., Don Jr. And he said, so they're both juniors, actually, because Jerry Falwell is actually Jerry Jr., and so that would be Don Jr. and Jerry Jr. Anyway, just an interesting tidbit. So he said, "We're raising her as a girl," referring to his granddaughter. So actually he isn't, but you get the idea. And this sparked all kinds of nonsense. So first we're going to look at this. Students, so it doesn't say if they're like allies or actually LGBT, but anyway, they protested on campus because they said, "Oh, we're raising our granddaughter a girl." So I mean, we're living in clown world. Honk honk. So, and then the next article, about 30 Liberty University students protest Falwell's gender identity comments. And if you look at this, you see mostly female students, mostly. Your usual suspects, kind of not attractive. And you see over here, you see this girl, like butchy do short haircut. This guy is just kind of staring at them like LGBTQ lives. Ma, I can't read it. Oh, they're using a Bible verse. Isn't that cute? Yeah, some of the stuff they were saying, like, well, Christians are supposed to be, maybe that was in this article, like, Christians are supposed to be loving, and therefore it should be okay for us to be here or something. No. Students, so this article is from March 6th. So this happened, I guess, late February with CPAC. So it says, Liberty University students upset over comments made last week by Jerry Falwell Jr. and Becky Falwell about their granddaughter's gender identity during the televised CPAC satellite event held on Liberty's campus. So then these LGBTQIA LMNOP people staged a protest on the steps of their student union, and they like carried a gay pride flag and whatever. About 30 students, they're saying. Here's another reason. I mean, it's here we go. This is what made me think, like, maybe these people actually went to this university just, like, with the idea of to eventually, do activism, like, against the actual culture of the university. It's so funny because on their universities, like, they hardcore push back. They will shout you down and yell at you and beat you up and this and that. There was just an incident where they splashed something on Michael Knowles and shouted him down when he went to visit a college. You literally, if you are a leftist, you literally have practically every college out there to choose from. Why on God's green earth would you choose to go to a Christian, politically conservative college? Why? Why would you do that? Our hope is to start a conversation that can hopefully lead to change within the social perception and university policy. Hopefully we can create an environment where comments like Friday's event aren't welcome and aren't normal. This is this BS call-out culture. I actually recently found out about, I don't know if my viewers already know about him, but a guy named Jonathan Haidt. Not just a guy, not just like that. He's a college professor at NYU who founded, I had heard of this, Heterodox Academy or University or something like that. And he is one of the people in this country who's pushing back. And I found out about him because I was on a website and it listed something about the IDW. And then like I went to the link because Laurel, who I've hosted on this channel twice actually now, she mentions the IDW, the intellectual dark web, and it wasn't a phrase I had really heard before her, maybe I had, so I had looked into the phrase, and so I saw this, and I was like, oh, that's it, IDW, intellectual dark web, that's the thing that Laurel's always talking about. So I looked it up, and he was one of the other people. It was a lot of people that, it's basically like these moderate leftists that we talk to and follow, or people who are moving from the left to the right. So it's like Jordan Peterson, Brett Weinstein, Tim Pool, yeah, like I said, the list was a bunch of people that we didn't know. So I knew that we follow, that like are moderate leftists that aren't right enough for the alt-right, but a lot of people on our channels, on the basic same cluster of channels that we all use, even if we're all conservatives, we tend to be also watching these people that are like I said, they hover around, I guess it'd be considered the center, but what really is left and right? I mean, I don't think alt-right is really right, so that's a whole nother discussion. But anyway, so this Professor Jonathan Haidt, he wrote a book called The Coddling of America or something. So he talks about how I was watching a little bit earlier his interview on the Joe Rogan. Oh yeah, Joe Rogan was another one of the people listed, which Joe Rogan is definitely a bit on the left for me. I mean, I watched Tim Pool, but I don't usually watch Joe Rogan. But anyway, so he went on the Joe Rogan and I watched a little bit of it. And one of the things that he was saying that there's this whole like call out culture. And you see that with the language right here, where those comments aren't welcome and here, da-da-da-da-da, it's not welcome here, da-da-da-da-da, not welcome here. So if the kids from this college are smart, they'll get in the face of these LGBT activists, and they'll start telling them, listen, you're not welcome here. Okay? That you are trying to change the culture of the university. These people chose to go to a politically conservative Christian college. They specifically chose that environment, and these people specifically chose to come in and try to wreck it for them. Specifically to try to tell them that they're going to decide that those comments aren't welcome. And you know, yeah, it's only 30, and Liberty's a pretty big school. I think it's like 35,000 students, if I'm not mistaken. I have an online friend, actually, that goes there. Him and his twin go there. And I've known him since, I think, like, 2015 or 2016. So I've known him for a while. This isn't, you know, I mean, it's an online friend, but it's somebody that, like, I've known for a while. And he goes there, and so that's actually, he is the one who brought this to my attention. So, and, I don't know what this is. Something else, this is recent. Liberty University tells students reporting Title IX violation, you report, we decide. I thought Trump, obliterated Title IX. Oh, maybe he just, because Obama, like, added stuff to it, I think he just got rid of the additions that Obama added. So, we know Liberty University is one of the most conservative colleges in America, If you go to the Title IX, trained advisors. Anyway, that doesn't seem related to what I was talking about. And okay, so this looks like it's some sort of a leftist site. The line is a flipped version of the old Fox slogan, we report, you decide. Which actually is a good slogan, as opposed to CNN, the most trusted name in fake news. Anyway, I will link all of these in the description, and whatever else you want to take a look at, you can look at further. I just thought I would go ahead and, you know, give everybody a little basic overview of what's going on there. And maybe we should start talking about this and inspire some backlash. Hopefully we can get students from the school to backlash against the activists, because that's what has to happen. So my friend that goes there doesn't think that people are willing to do it because they're in their own bubble. This is the problem when you don't fight back. Then the other side pushes and pushes and pushes, and they, like, wreck your environment. You know, they're putting, like, the far leftists are putting the conservatives on the defense in this country. And, you know, we either have to defend ourselves, or they will basically steal our way of life from us, steal our culture from us. So, alright, thanks for stopping by my channel. I will see you all next time.
People need to be awake, and they need to be aware. They need to stand up against the stuff. People need to be awake. People need to be awake, and they need to be aware. They need to stand up against this stuff.
And it's so politically engaged.
And is so politically engaged.